On their faces as they arrived earlier, planning on a strong performance in their home building. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. A moment here now to see the numbers for Lauri Markkanen.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Sexton is the point, Clarkson is in at 2. Walker Kessler is out there with Markkanen. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blower. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
It's 3-pointers off the mark. Sexton against Garland. Outside, Markkanen. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple. 13 feet away. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
A creative score. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
Now, here's Sexton. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
And here's Clarkson after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Three-pointer. Kessler with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Sexton kicks to Clarkson. And the shot falls short this time. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Well, when it's all said and done, their offense just wasn't enough. They needed more on that end.
Drops in the tray.
Superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Sexton with it. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Mitchell outside. Mobley kicks to Strus. Back to Mobley. Mobley a screen on Clarkson. And here's Mitchell from the arc.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Garland with the bucket.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Second, the Cavaliers.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. 9-point game. Kessler setting the pick for Sexton. Here he goes. Kessler, no good. Cavaliers have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And it's Strus missing. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Sexton. Good D by Mobley.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And it's Mitchell missing. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Now, here's Strus. Last game he had 12. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Looking for Allen and gets it there.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive, trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that one misses. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Good on the second free throw. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
Garland finds Allen. Mobley right side. The shot, no good. Pass to Kessler. On the wing, Markkanen. Sexton, the pass to Kessler. Back to Sexton. And he converts the layup. Sexton's got his second basket of the night.
And someone like Sexton, well, all scorers really, they have to get points around the hoop.
Allen, a screen on Sexton. There's Garland, and it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Clarkson. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. So it's the Cavaliers now. Mitchell outside. The shot's good.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And checking out the numbers for Clarkson, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 14 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, and talking to his coach, this team expects more from him. And that's a good problem to have as a player. It means your team believes in your abilities.
Kessler against Allen. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 5 points so far. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Allen against Kessler. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
Clarkson against Mitchell. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Mobley wide open. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Clarkson. Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Sensabaugh. Another miss by Utah. It's deflected. Cavaliers shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. John Collins, he's checked in for Utah. The 3 from Garland. Yep, that one goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Continuing to dismantle defenders. Mobley would not give in on that one.
Now Sexton. Pass to Sensabaugh. There's the pick. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran. Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
Here's Strus. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
LeVert the pass to Garland. The kick out to Mobley. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
With some arc, Mobley with the block. And he recovers it. Clarkson for 3. It's good from long range.
About time he got one to fall there before that 6 straight misses to start this one.
Sexton against Garland. Mobley looking it over. Garland finds LeVert. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now, here's Clarkson. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. LeVert kicks to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Cranes the 19-footer. Garland's got 8 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Clarkson against LeVert. Pass to Kessler. Shoots over LeVert. Kessler, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Here's Sexton. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. George Niang, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Okoro, he's checked in for Max Strus. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Wade. Back to Mitchell. Five on the clock. Drills it from outside. He's got 7.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 1:04 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Collins. Over Wade. Shot by Collins, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. LeVert the pass to Mitchell. Offline with his 3. Jazz trail by 7. And that one's good. George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to LeVert. Now Wade. Back to LeVert. Out to Wade. It's up a 3. Utah with the rebound. Williams scanning the floor. Outside Collins. Markkanen inside the line. And that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Jazz trail by 5. On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Markkanen is out there with John Collins. Then it's George. Then it's Williams. And it's Juzang in at the small forward. Now here is George. 6 on the shot clock. Collins. LeVert grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mitchell outside. To Niang. Here's Wade. Cavaliers moving the ball around. They get it back. Mitchell. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And Mitchell's energy level is really impressive. He's someone that doesn't give up on possessions.
Over in the corner, Williams. Stolen by LeVert. It's Niang with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Donovan Mitchell. He's around 31 points per game. 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Jazz trail by 9. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. And there's the call. It'll go on Cody Williams. That's his first foul. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Okoro's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Outside, George. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Shot by Collins, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Mitchell wide open. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Jazz trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Okoro kicks to Wade. Three-pointer, LeVert sinks the three-pointer. LeVert's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Hey, look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, here's Mitchell. And it's Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively they've still found a way to get the lead.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Aston Niang. And here is Okoro. Mitchell dishes to Wade. This one for 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Collins finds George. Collins with it, working on Niang. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity, and he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Allen's checked in for George Niang. And Strus is subbed in for Dean Wade. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Clarkson comes in for Williams. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very difficult. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Beyond the arc. Utah with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Sure. And the basket is good. And now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
What a finish inside from George, showing he can handle physical defense.
Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Allen with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Allen's shot is off. The Jazz have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mitchell in the corner. Pass to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. On the wing, Mitchell. Knocks down the three ball. Mitchell's got 15 points.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now Markkanen covered by Okoro. Shoots. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by George. 11 points in the game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. A different look now for Cleveland. Evan Mobley's checked in for Okoro, and it's Garland in for Karis LeVert. Utah also making some changes. Sensabaugh is checked in, and it's Colin Sexton in for George. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Mitchell outside. Strus kicks to Mobley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
Garland against Sexton. High post, Kessler. He has yet to score. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
The wide open shot from Strus. Good on the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And Utah has possession. They trail by 9 points. Left side, Markkanen. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
Cleveland's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Allen up top. He's covered by Kessler. Garland, no good. Jazz trail by 7. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Here's Markkanen following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Markkanen against Mobley. Pass to Sensabaugh. Just 5 on the clock. Clarkson outside. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got 8.
And Clarkson can drain them with ease from that range. No problem for him on that 3.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Allen, a screen on Sexton. At the elbow, it's Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And so he makes both from the line.
Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
Garland against Sexton. Pass to Kessler. Back to Sexton. Now here's Markkanen. The three. It's not going to go for him. It's his sixth miss. He's 5 for 11. Holds it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Sexton against Garland. Sexton the pass to Kessler. Back to Sexton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Darius Garland picks one up. So Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. Free throw good, Sexton. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Garland, no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Kessler. Kessler the screen. Sexton the pass to Kessler. LeVert finds Garland. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Jazz, they're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. Here's LeVert. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Allen passes to Strus. Here's Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. 8-point game. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. Kessler a screen on Garland. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter. 1:52 left in the first half. Garland kicks to Strus. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Inside, here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to LeVert. And here is Mobley. to end the cold streak. He takes it up and lays it in. Mobley's got 8.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Sexton. Kessler finds Clarkson. In the corner, Collins with it. Outside, Sexton. 6 to shoot. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Sexton against Garland. From 10 feet out. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. "35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 5. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Kessler with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Sensabaugh. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Garland with it. Allen, a screen on Sexton. Got it!
Oh, amazing! Perfect timing there.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break.
Hello and good evening. We are seeing Donovan Mitchell putting in work. Such a consistent offensive force.
I really like how he's playing so far, Shaq. I mean, he's being selective in his approach. Kind of the opposite of you, big fella, at the food table.
Oh, come on, Kitty. I've seen you scarfing down those vegan snacks. What is a vegan snack anyway?
There's no such thing as scarfing down and vegan in the same sentence.
And there's always plenty available. And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
You look at Cleveland. This hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Jazz trail by 3. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at center. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. The fader. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Pass to Garland. Garland is doubled. Here's Mobley. A three-pointer, no good. Utah has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Sensabaugh. And the three off target. Here's Strus. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Strus has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Cavs. Now Sexton. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. To the paint. Here's Sensabaugh. And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell. And they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
First one falls for him. Stan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Sexton against Garland. Sexton the pass to Kessler. To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. In the third spot, Darius Garland.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
Yeah, it's a talented group. Great leadership qualities, and you trust these guys to make great decisions.
Here's Strus. Jared Allen making his last shot. Here's Garland. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Sexton. He's got 8. In the corner, it's Kessler. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Now, here's Strus. He's tightly guarded. Mobley, a screen on Sexton. 4 on the shot clock. Mobley misses. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz, trailing by 5. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Markkanen in the corner. And stolen by Mobley. Stolen by Kessler. Lob pass to Clarkson. Sexton with it. Garland picks him up. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that game against the Nuggets, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Now, here's Sexton. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Garland with the bucket.
And I like seeing Garland use that mid-range area. He is so effective, and it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Here's Markkanen. Back to Sexton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got 10.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Mitchell outside. Now, here's Strus. Guarded closely. Count that one for Mobley.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
So it's the Jazz now. 8-point game. Outside, Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. For three, Mitchell. Rebound, Utah. Sensabaugh's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Clarkson. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 13.
Well, looking for that point-blank opportunity. Clarkson wanted the highest percentage shot possible.
Here's Garland. He's got 13. Allen outside. Pass to Strus. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Jazz trail by 9. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
And here is Mobley after Jordan Clarkson hitting the three. Clarkson against Mitchell. From 20 feet out. No good off the front iron. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick-and-roll guy. And he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
Cleveland leading by 4. Mobley outside. Mitchell outside. Allen a screen on Clarkson. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got his 5th rebound in this one. Sexton. Here's Kessler. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
Well, you know, this is where Kessler mostly looks to score. Great work inside.
For Cleveland, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Pass to Strus. Garland with the screen for Strus. Puts up a deep 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Now, here's Sexton. Kessler a screen on Garland. Out to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Utah's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
First free throw is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Okoro's checked in. And a switcher also for Utah. Collins is checked in. That one misses. Here's the break. The wide open look here for Garland. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 15 points for Darius Garland.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 3. Markkanen a screen on Garland. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Pass to Strus. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 4. Now, here's Sexton. He's got 12. Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. It's tipped. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And, man, is Garland fun to watch on the break. He really turns on the Jets.
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Sexton against Garland. Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Mitchell. 17 points in the game. Strus against Collins. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Mitchell passes to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Allen a screen on Clarkson. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Now, here's Markkanen. 15 points in the game. Out to Clarkson. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's Strus. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Clarkson. There's the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got 19 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Cavaliers with some changes. George Niang, he's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Max Strus. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Utah also making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Williams comes in for Markkanen. And it's Keontae George in for Jordan Clarkson. Now, here's Garland. He's got 17. A 3-ball. Rebound by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Sexton against Garland. In the corner, Collins with it. That three off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The shot by Wade, wide open. Here's LeVert. Here's Niang. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And the first one drops. Niang hits them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Jazz trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the left wing. Collins in the post. Wade is covering. Goes back up. Collins, good. Collins has got 6.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
LeVert against George. LeVert the pass to Garland. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. The Cavaliers again can't hit. In the corner, George with it. Back to Sexton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, these coaches can't be happy they fouled Sexton. He's a good foul shooter.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, in terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up, Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
And Sexton drops them both. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. Over to the left wing. There's Garland. And he lays it straight in. Garland's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And Garland is doing whatever he wants on offense, looking absolutely dominant.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers lead by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. John Collins is out there with Markkanen. Then it's Williams. Then it's George. And it's Juzang in at the 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Williams against LeVert. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Williams.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Okoro setting the pick for Wade. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Williams with the steal. Pass to George. Clock at 6. On the wing, Markkanen. A shot's good on the assist by George. Markkanen's got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. George against Mitchell. Cleveland moving the ball around. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Markkanen, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Niang's got 5 rebounds tonight. Okoro dishes away. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Down low, it's tipped. Here's Juzang, covered by Okoro. Markkanen a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Juzang from past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, that is why George was a first-round pick. He's adept at moving the ball.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Mitchell against George. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Strus is checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Clarkson's checked in, and Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here is Mitchell. It's LeVert on the wing. For the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. LeVert's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Now, here's Clarkson. Inside, here's Markkanen. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Markkanen's got 9 points here in the second half. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Aston Niang. Strus with it. Mitchell with it. Defended by George. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. And they're pushing it up. Here's Collins. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Strus. Mitchell in the corner. Now Niang tips it up. George with the ball. Outside, Markkanen. Back to George. Markkanen against Strus. And Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, Markkanen staying after it. He has got it going.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Collins passes to George. 4 on the clock. Markkanen. The rebound by Niang. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now, here's Clarkson. Back to George. Pass to Markkanen. To the inside. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 19 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Utah leading by 4. Here's George. Markkanen finds George. Back to Markkanen. The Jazz again can't hit it. Cavaliers shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. And it's LeVert missing.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Markkanen passes to Collins. And good that time. Collins has got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, John Collins has a rangy build, so he has multiple ways to get points inside.
Well, Cleveland shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
George looking over the floor. Williams against Strus. Collins wide open. He fires. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Collins has gone 5 of 10 from the floor. Here's Mitchell. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got 24 points.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Stolen by Okoro. Pass to LeVert. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. An emphatic LU jam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
And Utah has possession. They lead by 1. Clarkson against LeVert. At the top of the key, Williams. Back to Clarkson. The rebound by Niang. Niang's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's LeVert. Pass to Okoro. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
And it's tied up with that one. A different look now for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for George Niang. Evan Mobley comes in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for LeVert. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Kessler. Mobley against Markkanen. Clarkson right side. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Kessler. Another miss by Utah. The Cavaliers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Okoro shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
You know, capable of torching you in just so many ways. You have to guard Sexton close, or this is what will happen.
The Cavaliers shooting 40% in the fourth. Mobley outside to the paint. It's picked off. Clarkson for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For 3, Mitchell. And Garland has it in the corner. No good on the 3. Utah's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland.
What's up?
And the free throw, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Mitchell. And that one is good. Mitchell's got 28.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Jazz with possession here. A 2-point game. Clarkson outside. Here's Sensabaugh. Another miss by Utah.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Mitchell, no good on that one.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
The 3 from Strus. The rebound by the Jazz.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Trains the three-pointer. Sexton's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Jazz.
Well, I think Sexton enjoys taking over in the big moments. He wants to be that guy for his team.
Locked up there for Allen. And they recover it. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket for Mobley.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Sensible. No good on the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's Clarkson, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Lock at 6. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now, here's Clarkson. Outside, Sexton.
Well, Allen has been blocking shots and denying posters his entire career.
Here's Sensible. Knocked loose, and they're able to recover. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Markkanen missing again. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Sexton on the wing, guarded by Garland. Clarkson against Mitchell. Clarkson dishes to Markkanen. Clarkson outside, over Mitchell. Missed!
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.